Why IBCCI? Because together we are stronger. IBCCI creates a common platform for collective representation, technology exchange, and market creation. We aim to strengthen our members to face the challenges of the rapidly changing global business environment. Join us and be a part of a dynamic group of entrepreneurs, united in action and vision. Welcome to IBCCI.
Indian Bunts Chamber of Commerce and Industry, an association of knowledge, networking, and development, has been in existence since 3 decades. The Bunts community, that was known for its traditional hospitality industry, has now transformed itself to excel in all fields like engineering, chemicals, plastics, packaging, IT, real estate, hospitality, constructions, Bollywood, and many more. Visionaries like Mr. S.M. Shetty and B.D. Shetty conceived the idea of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry in the year 1990. The ideology was further carried over by Mr. V.K. Shetty, Mr. Vivek Shetty, and since its inception, IBCCI always has a unique genre of members from Bunts community, which make it one of the most respected business associations in India. In the initial days, IBCCI played a crucial role of catalyst between the government and Bunt industrialists to regularize the growth of their organizations. Thereon, IBCCI has been proactive in putting forth their opinions to lawmakers, regulators, stakeholders, etc. Over the decades, IBCCI has evolved as a platform where MSMEs can connect and network with fellow members, other trade associations, trade embassies, and online business communities to promote and expand their business. The recent activities in IBCCI include various soft skill programs like time management, motivational lectures by industry leaders, business seminars and training programs on varied subjects for the benefits of its members and their employees. IBCCI is expanding its reach to encourage participation from members across the globe. IBCCI has been organizing summits, networking events, and award ceremonies from time to time by inviting industry veterans to share their success stories and mentor the budding Bunts entrepreneurs, which consists of more than 600 members from diverse industries.
Rewards and recognition, Bunts Star Awards. Grand award ceremony at Sahara Star by recognizing the outstanding achievers among its members in the august presence of people like Shri Nitin Gadkari, Shri D.V. Sadanand Gowda, Shri Rajkiran Rai, MD and CEO, Union Bank of India, and Shri Gopal Shetty, Member of Parliament, who are the guiding force for the progress of the nation. We have also organized events like webinars on different topics for members and non-members. IBCCI encouraged women empowerment by subsidizing the membership fee. Philanthropy. IBCCI helped the families, those who lost their breadwinners, in a big way. Family Fun Fiesta. IBCCI members with their family enjoyed the fellowship and bonding at the Leela Palace. IBCCI have the mission of organizing exhibitions, trade fairs, B2B contact sessions, international conferences, international and domestic industrial visits, meetings with consulates of different countries to promote Bunt community at the international platforms, and with the vision of development of industry and commerce by addressing core issues. IBCCI, under the leadership of current President Mr. K.C. Shetty and its executive committee members, is creating a platform for exchange of technology and ideas to create a common business place for all Bunts entrepreneurs. IBCCI, connect with values.
Since 2001, Canara Tours and Travels Private Limited has been crafting exceptional travel experiences. With 22 years of expertise, we make every journey effortless and unforgettable. Canara Tours and Travels, good people to travel with. Founded by Mr. S.B. Shetty, Mr. T.T. Mata, Mrs. Reshma Shetty, and Mrs. Shima Shetty. Our IATA certified agency, with over 35 professionals, is dedicated to serving your travel needs. At Canara Tours and Travels, we offer an extensive range of services, from domestic and international air tickets, bespoke group tours, private charter flights, hotel bookings, and beyond. We ensure your journey is seamless. Our expertise extends to visa services for destinations like the USA, the Schengen area, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and more. We also provide a streamlined, hassle-free passport service, ensuring every detail of your trip is taken care of. Our RBI-approved foreign exchange services ensure you have access to all major currencies, so you're prepared wherever you go. And with our affiliated office in Dubai, we are well positioned to meet all your international travel needs. Trusted by leading corporations, Canara Tours and Travels ensures excellence and efficiency in handling corporate travel arrangements.
My heartiest congratulations to Canara Tours and Travels for the excellent work and service that they have been giving to our company for more than a decade. They have done an excellent job. I wish them well today and in the future, that they continue to grow and give the same and similar and better service in the future.
From cherished vacations to critical business trips, Canara Tours and Travels makes every journey stress-free and memorable. With Canara Holidays, you'll roam the lands, chasing dreams through seas and sands. Visit us in Poway, Newland, Mangalore, or connect with us online. Let your journey begin with us.
Since 1997, Aditi Group has been a leader in quality, innovation, and commitment in the fragrance, flavor, and personal care industries, crafting the essence of life in every product. With a team of skilled professionals, Aditi Group delivers exceptional products globally, setting standards for excellence and sustainability. Orashine Essentials, a key division of Aditi Group, leads the B2B sector as India's largest supplier of sandalwood oil, serving a wide range of industries. Orashine is a trusted partner for multinationals, offering sustainable, high-quality essential oils and ingredients across fragrance, flavor, pharmaceuticals, food, personal care, and Ayurvedic industries. Orashine's natural division supplies premium ingredients, while its Orachem division manufactures advanced aroma chemicals like Aura Sandal, Aura SM Core, and Oranol. Orashine is expanding globally, especially with its new brand in Africa, providing high-quality flavors and fragrances to emerging markets in Western and Eastern Africa. Aditi Essentials, the retail arm of Aditi Group, houses two key brands, Enchant and Avoca. Enchant, a premium luxury brand, specializes in personal care, home care, gifting, and aromatherapy, offering pure essential oils and exquisite sandalwood products to elevate everyday life. Avoca is emerging in India as a leader in the avocado oil segment, offering high-quality, pure, and versatile products. Aditi Group's state-of-the-art, NABLE-accredited lab ensures precise testing and the highest standards of safety and efficacy for every product. Aditi Group prioritizes sustainability and corporate social responsibility. uplifting communities through NGO partnerships, and holding certifications such as ISO 9001-2015, FSSAI, Halal, and Kosher. Rooted in tradition and driven by innovation, Aditi Group shapes industries, delivers excellence, and builds a sustainable future.
Yes, we have built a MSME Bharat Manch platform about a year ago, and we are going to have a lot of educational series this year with regards to scaling their businesses and making them aware about all the subsidy schemes available in the country for MSMEs, be it center, state, local, all three. And we are going to have a streamlined process on our portal where one can even know how to apply, which are the forms to be filled, and which consultant help to be taken. And we'll make all that available to MSMEs on our platform so that it becomes easier for them to avail these subsidy schemes throughout the country. Yes, when it comes to finance, Rupibo is anyways well equipped to do that. Apart from finance, these MSMEs need help in, say, consulting CFO services or consulting CEO services, maybe some intervention in HR, human resource development, or marketing and sales and marketing and branding. So over the years, Rupipos has come across a lot of these consultants who are working in this space. We will make these consultants available for MSMEs at the most affordable price, because otherwise MSMEs cannot afford say a few lakh rupees as CTC for these specialists. So we'll make them available as consultant to them so that they can avail the services which MSMEs can afford. Yes, currently we are there in about 12 states, in about 40 cities. This year we will be there in 8 more states. There will be 20 states and we'll have 60 offices this year. So we are expanding in a big way. So we should be present in all the MSME market of India this year. Since government is focusing heavily on 5 trillion economy, and when government has to deliver that, they need to rely more and more on MSMEs. So we are going to work closely with them. We are going to have a lot of events in major MSME markets in the country and meet them in person and educate them on all the schemes available for them. And I think government is also going to work on a lot of industry connect between different countries this year. So they are going to connect MSMEs of different countries to Indian MSMEs. So we will be working on that, and we will see whether we can help these MSMEs to take the advantage of the government initiative in that direction. Rupi boss, need a loan? You are not alone.
India. Indian Bunts Chamber of Commerce and Industry, an association of knowledge, networking, and development, has been in existence since 3 decades. The Bunts community, that was known for its traditional hospitality industry, has now transformed itself to excel in all fields like engineering, chemicals, plastics, packaging, IT, real estate, hospitality, constructions, Bollywood, and many more. Visionaries like Mr. S.M. Shetty and B.D. Shetty conceived the idea of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry in the year 1990. The ideology was further carried over by Mr. V.K. Shetty, Mr. Vivek Shetty, and since its inception, IBCCI always has a unique genre of members from Bunts community, which make it one of the most respected business associations in India. In the initial days, IBCCI played a crucial role of catalyst between the government and Bunt industrialists to regularize the growth of their organizations. Thereon, IBCCI has been proactive in putting forth their opinions, to lawmakers, regulators, stakeholders, etc. Over the decades, IBCCI has evolved as a platform where MSMEs can connect and network with fellow members, other trade associations, trade embassies, and online business communities to promote and expand their business. The recent activities in IBCCI include various soft skill programs like time management, motivational lectures by industry leaders, business seminars and training programs on varied subjects for the benefits of its members and their employees. IBCCI is expanding its reach to encourage participation from members across the globe. IBCCI has been organizing summits, networking events, and award ceremonies from time to time by inviting industry veterans to share their success stories and mentor the budding Bunts entrepreneurs, which consists of more than 600 members from diverse industries.
Rewards and recognition, Buntara Awards. Grand award ceremony at Sahara Star by recognizing the outstanding achievers among its members in the august presence of people like Shri Nitin Gadkari, Shri D.V. Sadanand Gowda, Shri Rajkiran Rai, MD and CEO, Union Bank of India, and Shri Gopal Shetty, Member of Parliament, who are the guiding force for the progress of the nation. We have also organized events like webinars on different topics for members and non-members. IBCCI encouraged women empowerment by subsidizing the membership fee. Philanthropy. IBCCI helped the families, those who lost their breadwinners, in a big way. Family Fun Fiesta. IBCCI members with their family enjoyed the fellowship and bonding at the Leela Palace. IBCCI have the mission of organizing exhibitions, trade fairs, B2B contact sessions, international conferences, international and domestic industrial visits, meetings with consulates of different countries to promote Bunt community at the international platforms, and with the vision of development of industry and commerce by addressing core issues. IBCCI, under the leadership of current President Mr. K.C. Shetty and its executive committee members, is creating a platform for exchange of technology and ideas to create a common business place for all Bunts entrepreneurs. IBCCI, connect with values.
Welcome to the Indian Bunts Chamber of Commerce and Industry, or IBCCI. We are a collective body of Bunts entrepreneurs from diverse business segments. IBCCI was founded by visionary leaders who recognized the need for a united platform to address common issues, share ideas, and foster growth within the Bunts business community. Why IBCCI? Because together we are stronger. IBCCI creates a common platform for collective representation, technology exchange, and market creation. We aim to strengthen our members to face the challenges of the rapidly changing global business environment. Join us and be a part of a dynamic group of entrepreneurs, united in action and vision. Welcome to IBCCI.
Today, Heramba Industries Limited is one of the leading agrochemical companies in the country. It manufactures synthetic pyrethroids and produces agrochemical solutions using high-end customized technology. Ultra-modern production facilities handle large-scale production using high-end integrated technology in state-of-the-art equipment. All of Heramba manufacturing units are fully backward and forward integrated. In the year 2020, Heramba started a new manufacturing facility at Sarigam in the state of Gujarat. A range of formulations both for insecticides, fungicides as well as herbicides is manufactured here by a fully automated production line. It manufactures various formulations and its combinations like WDG, WG, ZC, CS and other such spray-dried granulated products. In line with its growth and expansion initiatives, Heramba has acquired 2 industrial plots at Saikha Industrial Zone in Gujarat. It was indeed a golden moment for Heramba and its associates when the company was listed on the prestigious Bombay Stock Exchange. Over the years, Heramba has won many prestigious awards and accolades not only in India but globally. Heramba has a wide network of dealers across India, selling more than 125 brands. Heramba fulfills government orders for public health requirements and pest control by delivering research-based differentiated products. The company holds over 350 registrations for its range of products in more than 90 countries. Heramba's products have earned the respect of the farmers community including Canada, USA, South and Central America, African countries, Europe, Middle East countries, Russia and Swiss countries, China, Southeast Asian countries and Australia. Heramba Industries Limited.
Hello and good evening everyone. Mul serdina mata hirierega binnerega anchunandu porluda saveka yena namaskara. Yan Panda Irna Raksha Shetty. I am going to be your host for this evening, and on the behalf of Indian Bunts Chamber of Commerce and Industry, it's a pleasure to welcome you all to the IBCCI Knowledge Summit 2024. What an amazing evening. And I tell you, trust me when I say this, when I said yes to host this event, I didn't know I'll be standing and speaking in front of such brilliant minds. So can I just request you all to give a huge round of applause to yourselves for showing up and being present here and being a part of our prestigious IBCCI event. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. I'm truly grateful to IBCCI for organizing this event because I believe it's only them who can bring together such exceptional talents under one roof, surrounded by each other, exchanging cards, making contacts, sharing. They're going to share business ideas, and if you're not, I personally insist, please do make the best of this evening. So thank you so much for being here and being a part of this event. We all know that IBCCI has always been dedicated to creating a platform for Bunts entrepreneurs to advance their goals collectively, and tonight is no exception. Our vision is clear: to foster collaboration, share innovative ideas, and build a unified, resilient community that can tackle challenges of a rapidly evolving business marketplace. This evening, we will reflect on the incredible progress we have made and look ahead to the exciting future that lies before us at IBCCI. To formally inaugurate this Knowledge Summit, I would request our President Mr. K.C. Shetty, our Vice President Mr. S.B. Shetty, our General Secretary Mr. Srinath Shetty, our Honorable Treasurer Mr. Prasad Shetty, President of Bunts Next Generation Mr. Alok Shetty, and our convener Bunts Next Generation Mr. Dikshit Shetty to escort our senior dignitaries to the stage for the lighting of the lamp. I'll call our senior dignitaries, Mr. Praveen Boja Shetty, our President of Bunt Sangha, Mr. C.A. Shankar Shetty, Advisory Board Member IBCCI, the President of AHAR, Mr. Sukesh Shetty, Vishwanath Shetty, Sir, President of Chartered Accountant Association, Ratnakar Munkur, Sir, the Chairman of SM Shetty Schools, Mr. Surendra Shetty, President of Bombay Bunts, Mr. Adarsh Shetty, Chairman of Bunts Education Committee, Mr. Mohan Das Ultur, Chairman of Matrabhumi Bank. We are ready for the lighting of the lamp, ladies and gentlemen. This tradition represents the enlightenment and knowledge we are here to share and receive this evening. What a start to our evening, isn't it? So now to formally welcome you to this prestigious event and to commence our evening ahead, I would invite our president, Mr. K.C. Shetty, who is the chairman of Lumens Limited, to deliver his welcome address. Under Mr. Shetty's leadership, IBCCI has created a strong platform for Bunts entrepreneurs to exchange ideas, embrace technology, and build a prosperous future together. A huge round of applause for KC, sir. Can we play the AV for sir first before he starts with his speech and welcome address for our lovely guests here?
Indian Bunts Chamber of Commerce and Industry, an association of knowledge, networking, and development, has been in existence since 3 decades. The Bunts community, that was known for its traditional hospitality industry, has now transformed itself to excel in all fields like engineering, chemicals, plastics, packaging, IT, real estate, hospitality, constructions, Bollywood, and many more. Visionaries like Mr. S.M. Shetty and B.D. Shetty conceived the idea of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry in the year 1990. The ideology was further carried over by Mr. V.K. Shetty, Mr. Vivek Shetty, and since its inception, IBCCI always has a unique genre of members from Bunts community, which make it one of the most respected business associations in India. In the initial days, IBCCI played a crucial role of catalyst between the government and Bunt industrialists to regularize the growth of their organizations. Thereon, IBCCI has been proactive in putting forth their opinions to lawmakers, regulators, stakeholders, etc. Over the decades, IBCCI has evolved as a platform where MSMEs can connect and network with fellow members, other trade associations, trade embassies, and online business communities to promote and expand their business. The recent activities in IBCCI include various soft skill programs like time management, motivational lectures by industry leaders, business seminars and training programs on varied subjects for the benefits of its members and their employees. IBCCI is expanding its reach to encourage participation from members across the globe. IBCCI has been organizing summits, networking events, and award ceremonies from time to time by inviting industry veterans to share their success stories and mentor the budding Bunts entrepreneurs, which consists of more than 600 members from diverse industries.
Rewards and recognition, Buntara Awards. Grand award ceremony at Sahara Star by recognizing the outstanding achievers among its members in the august presence of people like Shri Nitin Gadkari, Shri D.V. Sadanand Gowda, Shri Rajkiran Rai, MD and CEO, Union Bank of India, and Shri Gopal Shetty, Member of Parliament, who are the guiding force for the progress of the nation. We have also organized events like webinars on different topics for members and non-members. IBCCI encouraged women empowerment by subsidizing the membership fee. Philanthropy. IBCCI helped the families, those who lost their breadwinners, in a big way. Family Fun Fiesta. IBCCI members with their family enjoyed the fellowship and bonding at the Leela Palace. IBCCI have the mission of organizing exhibitions, trade fairs, B2B contact sessions, international conferences, international and domestic industrial visits, meetings with consulates of different countries to promote Bunt community at the international platforms, and with the vision of development of industry and commerce by addressing core issues. IBCCI, under the leadership of current President Mr. K.C. Shetty and its executive committee members, is creating a platform for exchange of technology and ideas to create a common business place for all Bunts entrepreneurs. IBCCI, connect with values.
Good evening and a warm welcome to our fourth Knowledge Summit. A very good evening to all distinguished guests, IBCCI members, Board of Directors, Advisory Board members of IBCCI, Buntara President, all the Bunts Association Presidents, Office Bearers and their members. As the President of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to this significant event. I am delighted to see so many enthusiastic faces here today. Firstly, we would like to express heartfelt gratitude to our founding members, Mr. S.M. Shetty and Mr. B.D. Shetty, who had a vision to create a platform for entrepreneurs and business to grow and thrive. Our chamber is established with the aim of promoting trade and commerce and industry in the region. Our main aim is to make our next generation job creators, not job seekers. Today is the historic day for Bunts, because first time in the history of Bunts, Buntara, Bombay Bunts Association, Association of Bombay Chartered Accountants, AHAR, Doctors Association and lawyers, all the Bunts associations are coming together and conducting this historical and memorable fourth Knowledge Summit. I really thank our advisory board member and my very close friend, C.A. Shankaranna, and our dynamic young Bunt president, my good friend and relative, Mr. Praveen Bhoja Shetty, for taking this initiative to bring everyone together. This is a remarkable achievement, and I am sure the future looks very bright for all our association to contribute more with complete unity. The Buntara is the parent body doing a lot of activities to keep our culture and our community alive. The Indian Bunts Chamber of Commerce and Industries strives to encourage business and commerce in our community. I feel a great beginning has been made by collaborating. I am happy in my tenure this has happened. Thank you very much. I am sure in times to come, the unity of Bunts bodies will help collaborative working for greater success. During my tenure, we have tried to make IBCCI a broader base by interesting and inclusive events to encourage entrepreneurship in the community. Our efforts were recognized by Government of Karnataka when Indian Bunts Chamber of Commerce and Industries got an invite from Karnataka government, Deputy CM D.K. Shivakumar, to explore a creation of business corridor between Mumbai and Karnataka. The meeting was very conducive and cordial. And the government of Karnataka has promised to work closely with our chamber to promote business and business corridor. More details of our activities, our young secretary, Mr. Srinath, will explain in details. Today we have a privilege of listening to our three exceptional speakers who will inspire and motivate us to achieve greater heights. First speaker, Mrs. Manasi Lal Sawant. She will be speaking secrets of rich and famous through business imaging. Our second speaker will speak successful journey of the MSME unit listing in the MSME exchange. The topic is particularly relevant for the MSME members who are looking to scale up their business and success and access to the new markets. Prajna Shetty is from our Bunt community, and so she is my close relative. Our third speaker, Mr. Muralidhar Rao, Nama Urdar, and he will be doing the third speaker is Mr. Muralidhar, Nama Urdar, will talk about pursuit of excellence in manufacturing and scaling up business. Incidentally, we have visited his organization in our recently held business tour of Karnataka. As we begin the journey of knowledge sharing and learning, let us be happy. Let us make others happy. This is the spirit of entrepreneurship, and this is the spirit of our chamber. Before I hand over the microphone, I would like to thank our sponsors, Mr. R.K. Shetty, Heramba Industries, Mrs. Reshma Shetty, Canara Tours and Travels, Mr. N.B. Shetty and P.N. Shetty, Rupee Boss, Bharat, Orashine Essentials, Bharat Shetty, and for graciously sponsoring the event. Also, thanks to our stall sponsor, Pradeep Shetty, Heritage Builders, Prasad Shetty, Growmore Financials, Sadashiv Shetty, MD, Android Corporate Private Limited. I also want to acknowledge our supporting organization, Bunts Sangha President Praveen Bose Shetty, Bombay Bunts Association President Surendra Shetty, CA Association of Bombay Chartered Accountants President Ms. CA Vishwanath Shetty, AHAR President Sukesh Shetty, and their entire team for giving their valuable collaboration. I further thank Mr. Prabhakar Shetty, President of Advocate Forum, Dr. Satyaprakash Shetty, President Doctors Forum, Mr. Ratnakar Munkur, Chairman SM Shetty School, or Inkal Kutpadida Poddela, and Mr. Adarsh Shetty, Chairman Higher Education Committee, Ultur Mohandas Shetty, Chairman Matrubhumi, and my guru in SP Jain, Anil Menon Sir, UK's Director, Sudhinanna has not come, and my friend, guide, neighbor, Mr. Divakaranna and Anandji, they have come all the way from Jew. Thank you for your presence, sir. In conclusion, I want to explore my gratitude to our IBCCI team, to especially our Vice President, we fondly call him Amit Shah of IBCCI, Mr. S.B. Shetty, our Secretary, our S.B. Shetty, and our Secretary, Mr. Srinath Shetty, budding industrialist, our Treasurer, Prasad Shetty, very successful financial broker, Mr. Jairam Suda, our Board of Director, Bharatanna, our Board of Director, and very successful industrialist, Pradeep, our BOD and well-known, Pradeep Shetty, our well-known heritage builder, well-known builder and our BOD, Srinivas, Joint Secretary, successful electrical contractor, and Nishit, Joint Treasurer, successful entrepreneur, and others who have worked tirelessly to make this summit a reality. Let us now begin our journey to the knowledge sharing and learning. Once again, I welcome one and all assembled here. Thank you, and let us make this summit memorable one. Jai Hind, Jai Bunt, Jai IBCCI.
Thank you so much, Casey sir, for such an insightful welcome. May I now request our President of Bunts Sangha, Mr. Praveen Boja Shetty sir, to share his thoughts with us. Praveen sir has been driving force in extending the reach and impact of Bunts entrepreneurs and across industries, and we are excited to hear his point of view and his perspective on fostering collaborations and mutual support within our community. A huge and smashing round of applause for our President of Bunts Sangha, Mr. Praveen Boja Shetty.
Good evening, and all the big business tycoons sitting here in our Bunts Sangha. And today, you know, that is an what you call respect. It is like that we attend this business summit, our status will be increased. They created the value for this NGO. And this NGO is a body of Bunts entrepreneurs from the different business segment with an idea of addressing the common issue, help each others by exchanging ideas, technology, sharing experience between ourselves, and to create a common platform for collective representation. This will definitely strengthen ourselves to face highly challenging and rapid changing global market and business environment. It's like a common platform of Bunts business community. Today, according to my knowledge, there are about 4 lakh Bunts in Mumbai. Out of that, nearly 25,000 Bunts are from business community. And this platform brings together entrepreneurs of the Bunts community for faster growth and exchange of knowledge, ideas that ever-changing business scenario. Such gathering and business summit is very important to us to understand the changes and the grow our business more and more. Today we are feeling good. We are feeling with our society members about the business, the mix of friendship, the bonding, the interactions, and more business development. And this is good for social status. And the business, we all know growth and success are different. Growth may be in terms of figures, maybe the sales, with the profits, but success always depends upon how we are using that fund in the business as well as our society. We all know today, my dear Prajna Shetty came as a speaker. And you know earlier that their company Refractory Shape, it was the Shape Refractory, and her father and myself around 25 years back went to Pune, and we have purchased that company, and today, last 3 months back, that company went into public issue. See the beauty of the big business tycoon, how they are making. In a one single day, they become millionaire. That 10 rupees shares are listed with 75 rupees. Within a 15 days, it went to 241 rupees. See, that is the ethics. And whatever the things we have to work as a business entrepreneur, everything, but main we have to keep our mental happiness is very important. And as a Bunts, everybody should think, as Casey Shetty said, we should be a job creator. It is not a job seeker. And the real business key success depends upon hard work and consistency and the patience. As Prajna companies waited 25 years to become 1500 crores of today. And no shortcut for any business. And today, people are seeing Ambani, Adani, but in our Shetty Bunts community, same like Ambani, Adanis are there. Say about Heramba, Kanyane Sadashiva Shetty, Raghuram Shetty, and Shashikiran Shetty, Prakash Shetty, and so many people. Maybe their net worth may be more than 20,000 crores. It is really appreciable. And one more thing, in organization, any difference may come, but person are not important. The organization is more important. Whatever the difference, the Bunts Sangha will always support our most favorite NGO like IBCCI, Association of Bunts Chartered Accountant, Association of Advocates, Association of Lawyers, Bunts Nyaya Mandali, any Bunts forum. Because I specially believe in inclusiveness, not an exclusiveness. By saying this, I will really thank the team of experts of the IBCCI under KC Shetty Chairman and his office bearers and all the big business tycoons sitting here, and thanking you once again.
Every time Praveen sirs come to the podium, he definitely inspires all of us. He spoke about growth, success, inclusiveness, and I truly believe every word that he said. I don't think anyone over here would disagree with him. So can we have a huge round of applause for Praveen sir? Thank you so much. Now, to give us a glimpse of the road ahead of IBCCI, I now invite Mr. Srinath Shetty, who is the General Secretary of IBCCI and also the Managing Director of Vasudha Group of Companies, to share the updates on our journey, upcoming events, and special membership announcements. IBCCI has always strived to provide its members with the tools and platforms for success, whether through organizing international conferences, B2B sessions, or trade fairs. Tonight they'll share some exciting plans to strengthen these efforts even further. A huge round of applause for Srinath sir.
Hi, very good evening, friends. Very good evening to all the keynote speakers. Good evening to all the board of directors, all the Bunts Association presidents. Thanks for being here. This is the first time I'm seeing all the Bunts heads. Thanks, Praveen Anna and C.S. Shankar Anna, to take that initiative to get the entire Bunt power in one auditorium. And it's phenomenal. The power is really phenomenal, I can say that. As a General Secretary of IBCCI, I'll be excited to present the key initiative that we have taken. I've been given 4.5 to 5 minutes. I won't take more than that because you all have come to hear the speakers. So before the speakers come, I've been given 4 minutes, right? In that, I'll try to brief up what all we have done and what we are going to do. So in the year 2024, we had, like our president said, a very important meeting. We were actually surprised. That's when we came to know the power of the Bunt. We got an invite from the DCM, the Deputy Chief Minister's Office of Karnataka, requesting the Bunt Chamber of Commerce to act as a catalyst. We were all called to Bangalore for a meeting. So we were wondering what was the meeting all about. We understood from the DCM, and that showed the power of the Bunts. According to the DCM there in Karnataka, there's already a corridor between Bombay and Karnataka, but it's just a spiritual corridor. What he meant was basically that most of the Bunts get into Karnataka investing in the spiritual tourism or spirituality which doesn't generate employment. And his meeting with us was to encourage us to look at Karnataka as an option from an ease of business. In fact, encouraged by the initiative taken by the DCM, we organized a business tour to Karnataka. Oh, that's the visual of our delegation. It was a very nice meeting. And he wanted us to take the initiative of developing, because according to him, most of the Bunts, it's one of the most powerful community in Karnataka with the highest per capita income, which is our coastal areas, the Bunts. But the investment has to happen. That was his agenda, and that's what we said. We will actually take up the Bunts delegation of around 50 people to Karnataka. That is the first time it ever happened. And the idea was to actually not just discuss spirituality, but even discuss employment generation and creating a business opportunity and showing and landscaping the business happening in Karnataka. That's the second initiative of us, the BD Shetty Business Lounge. For those of you who don't know about it, we have created a BD Shetty Business Lounge. The opportunity for anyone, any member to use it. It's a facility which is created as a business lounge. Any member, right, if he wants to have a meeting, it has a conference facility, internet facility. One can go there. It's a free access and only a recommendation by a corporate member. Gives you an access to the business lounge. This is sponsored by BD Shetty's son, Mr. Jinanath. That's Mr. Romal Shetty. He's an advisory board member who is the CEO of Deloitte. One more initiative was the Next Gen Visionaries. One of the problems which, when we discussed with the BODs, was that the next generation of the Bunts are not getting together, right? And that's what led to the establishment of the Bunts Next Gen Visionaries. So we have nominated a president, Mr. Alok Shetty. Are you there? Where is he? Hi. So he's the president. He'll be taking the next few steps to create a membership drive and getting the next generation who are going to shape the vision of the Bunts, right, with the new thoughts, the digital savvy people who will be actually creating the roadmap for our Bunts community. So there's a lot of membership option. A student is offered free membership in the Bunts Next Gen Visionaries, right? The idea is basically that we can give this platform, give them the exposure at an early age. If you see, in the Gujus and Marwadis, the children get an exposure of going to the bank when they are around 3 years old. The father takes the child, he keeps him on the cash counter when he's withdrawing cash from the bank. So the exposure is at that young age. So our effort of the Next Gen Visionaries is actually to give that exposure. Even in the industrial business tour that we did to Bangalore, we had a lot of youngsters who came. In fact, that's a misnomer. A lot of people said, Bunts Chamber of Commerce is for industrialists. But in the business tour that we had, it was really surprising to see a lot of hoteliers had come in for that. A lot of students had come in for that. In fact, the hoteliers were so impressed seeing the way our industries are being run. We actually visited close to 8 industries in Bangalore. We visited Fiber Poils. Devakaranna was there, who took us to his plant. So we had a lovely time. Organic Industries, Mr. Anandanna was there. We see the plant. Confident Dental, right? That was a plant we visited. In fact, it was very surprising to note our Bunt businessman has close to 90% market share in the dental equipment business. It was really amazing. We went to the plant of Lumens, right? Our president, K.C. Shetty. So it was amazing, our Bunt stalwarts, the way they have built that empire in the landscape of Karnataka. That's a lesson to learn. And believe me, I think we should encourage our next generation to actually get the exposure to the kind of empire that has been built early in their career. And I think that's a great thing that we can actually, in terms of learnings that we can give to our next generation. That's President for the Next Gen. That's Praveer. There's the membership benefits. You have a corporate member. That's our next event, which is going to happen in the month of February. The last time we did this event was when Nitin Gadkari had attended. We already have an acceptance from our Commerce and Trade Minister, Mr. Piyush Goyal. And thanks to Shankaranna and Dr. P.V. Shetty to organize that meeting. He has accepted our invite. So this is again an event which helps create a kind of a benchmark and recognize those Bunt entrepreneurs, right, in various industries, right from hospitality to manufacturing to services to professionals, right? So this is a nice platform. This time, the event is going to be on a larger scale than last time. So I'm sure there's a very strong board of jury who have been appointed to start screening those nominations that are received. That's the acceptance when we met Mr. Piyush Goyal. Our next trip, this is for around 60 seats to Dubai. We are having around 60 entrepreneurs going to Dubai, visiting a lot of industries there, right, from engineering to pharmaceutical. Believe me, it will be a lovely exposure to a lot of people who are looking at exploring business opportunity in Dubai. At the same time, there's a gala dinner on the last day. And Mr. K.C. Shetty and SB have actually fixed 1 day of shopping and pleasure also out of the 4 nights that we spend in Dubai. It's already now around, I think we have 40 bookings, and there are another 10 to 15 bookings available. I definitely would want a lot of people to show the interest and encourage the next generation to visit. The amount of exposure which one can get seeing the various industries in Dubai will be just amazing. The amount of networking which is available in Dubai, because we are having a gala dinner with the Dubai Bunts Association there. And on the same time, we are also launching the first international chapter office for the Indian Bunts Chamber of Commerce in Dubai. This is one more interesting project we are working on, the Bunts Trade Exposition. Around 50 stalls. This is an excellent opportunity to showcase your business to the target audience. Limited stalls available, probably the ground courtesy, the Bunts power, we should be getting it in the SM school, very centrally accessible to everyone. So this is the first time that we are trying this, and this is very, very interesting, and I request all the association to actually support this event. This is a great place to showcase the progress made by the Bunts. There's the membership benefits which you have, a networking opportunity, events and workshop, the next gen visionaries, the strong community support, a free access to the business lounge. Yes, if you're looking at networking, growing your business, this is the right platform. And yes, I would end up by saying that we seek support. And today, a lot of members are here. Someone just said there are 4 lakh Bunt, right? But we have close to now around 450 members, so there's a long way to go. So for those people who actually want to become a member today, there's a special scheme, 20% discount for the next 1 week. Just what you have to do is pick up your form, put in your visiting card, and send in your application. And all those applications coming by 21st, right, will be entitled to a 20% discount. So thank you, friends, and I wish you all the best, right? There'll be more such events that will be coming in the near future. Thank you so much. All yours.
Srinath sir has always been this inspiring speaker for all of us here. And I believe he covered a lot of things. I won't be able to cover that. But the key points that I noticed were the business lounge, the next gen initiative, the Dubai's industrial visit. I think he gave us 101 reasons to register to IBCCI. So if you haven't, please do it ASAP. Moving on, before we move ahead with the other interesting parts of the event, let me just thank the sponsors who made this event possible. So a huge round of applause for Hiranba Industries, Canara Tours and Travels Private Limited, Aura Shine Essentials, and last but not the least, Rupee Boss Private Limited. Without them, this event wouldn't have been possible. So a huge round of applause and thank you so much. So a huge smashing round of applause for Mansi ma'am. So without taking more of her time, can I request our President KC Shetty sir, Vice President SB Shetty, Anand Shetty CMD Organic Industries Advisory Board Member, to come along with all our board of directors. I'll tell you names. Mr. Bharat Shetty, who is the MD of Aura Shine Essentials. Mr. Balkrishna Shetty, who is the startup investor. Mr. R.K. Shetty, who is the managing director of Hiramba Group of Industries. Can you please join us on the stage to felicitate Mansi ma'am? Thank you so much, everyone. Moving ahead, our next speaker, Mrs. Prajna Shravan Shetty, has made a significant mark in the business world with her innovation and entrepreneurial spirit. She is a promoter, chairman, and a managing director of her company, Refactory Shapes Limited. She holds a bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of Pune and a Master's of Science degree in International Finance from University of Leeds Business. She is involved in the business development of her company, managing client relations, overlooking the company finances, and overall operations of the business. She is truly an inspiration and a lady of honor for our Bunts community. Being a Bunter, I can proudly say that ma'am has set some benchmarks for us to look up to, and her journey from a budding entrepreneur to a leader of such a milestone will certainly inspire all of us present over here. A huge round of applause for Prashna ma'am. Before ma'am starts, can we have a AV played on the screen? Thank you.
Refactory Shapes Private Limited was established in 1973 in MIDC, Bosari Industrial Estate in Pune, India. We are pioneers in manufacturing refactories and catalyst bed supports, and renowned for our quality and reliability. The company manufactures special shapes, custom-made refractory shapes of top quality and superior performance since the last 5 decades. Our product range includes refractory bricks, castables, PCPF blocks, ceramic ferrules, high alumina catalysts, ceramic balls, etc. We have the largest manufacturing setup for ceramic balls refractory shapes Private Limited, India. The ceramic balls manufacturing process begins with raw materials comprised of clay purchased from the local mines. After which, our in-house pulverizer machine crushes the raw material into fine powder, as per the required mesh size. Thereafter, the raw material is mixed in the mixer machine along with different raw materials, in proportions as approved by our quality control, as per the grade. The mixed raw material is then transferred to the nodulizer machines, where the ceramic and medium purity balls are made of different sizes. The balls are then naturally dried in grates and fired in our high-temperature natural gas-fired tunnel kiln. Apart from ceramic balls, we manufacture insulating and dense castables, where different raw materials are loaded to our castable mixer machine for an automatic loading mechanism. After mixing, the material is bagged for dispatch. We have a production capability of 15 tons per day for castables. For our bricks, raw materials are mixed in the mixer machine and then pressed in our 315 metric tons capacity press machines, after which the bricks are fired in our high-temperature, natural gas-fired tunnel kiln. All the materials right from raw materials to our finished product has been tested in our in-house laboratory. All the processes are verified first by our quality control before proceeding ahead in production. Our lab is fully equipped with high-tech machinery such as 50 kN CCS machine, flame photometer, spectrometer, 2000 kN CCS machines, hot air oven, thermal conductivity machine, high temperature muffle furnace, autoclave machine for testing high pressure shock test of catalyst, as per UOP standard of testing to ensure high quality products as per customer's requirement. Refractory Shapes Private Limited, Gujarat, has been commissioned in a record time of within 1 year, and we have exported our ceramic balls to various clients in India and abroad as well. We have a global presence in more than 25 countries and are approved by all the major licenses in India and abroad. Refractory Shapes Private Limited believes quality in everything we do is the only acceptable behavior. We recognize that quality is a never-ending process of improvement and our focus is directed towards achieving and exceeding customer expectations and conformance to their changing requirements. Refactory Shapes Private Limited.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. The video that was just played is one of our new units that we have constructed in Gujarat. It's part of our expansion project, which was commissioned more than 2 years ago. And before I start my presentation of how my company was founded to how we were listed in May of 2024 on the National Stock Exchange, I would like to give a few thanks to especially IBCCI for giving me this opportunity. It's a huge honor for me to come here and present, especially being a woman entrepreneur in the SME sector in the Bunt community. And without the support of the founder and the promoter of the company, my father, Mr. Dayashankar K. Shetty, and of course, Mr. Praveen Shetty, who has been with my father since I think more than 40 years now. He has been associated with him and he has seen us from practically nothing to what we are now. And even today, when he comes to our office, our chief accountant, Mr. Anand Pujari, still shivers, that Praveen uncle is going to come to the office. Are the accounts in order? So that's the huge amount of respect that we have for him. And he has been with us on this long journey. And of course, my partner, my brother-in-law, Mr. Suraj Shetty, who's there with us. Without him, this Gujarat plant wouldn't have been possible. And I can see some of the familiar faces sitting back in the crowd, Soumya as well as Ganesh Shetty. Hi. Ganesh is part of Praveen sir's firm, and Soumya is also working with us in the company. So thank you very much. And special appreciation to Mansi for your presentation. Very insightful, especially about the first impression. I think that's how I got married. I decided within 10 seconds. That's how quick the first impression was. And 14 years later, that impression has not changed. So I think it was a good decision. So moving ahead, I will keep it very short and sweet. Basically, we are a group of companies, and we are involved in refractory manufacturing and turnkey project contractors. So one of the first questions that people will ask is, what is refractories? It is something which is not very common, not something that a consumer will go to the market and buy. So if you see, there are a lot of industries that, there are some base materials that are used for production process to be completed. And now in India, the most booming sectors are manufacturing units, fertilizer industry, oil refineries. We have one of the largest oil refineries in the world, Reliance Jamnagar, steel industries, iron cast industries, fertilizer industries, and etc. So all these companies, they have these furnaces which are operated at a very high temperature. It can go up to 1800 degrees Celsius. Hence comes high alumina refractories. So what are these refractories? It is nothing but the power to work and sustain under high degrees of temperature. They don't lose shape or become soft. And the most important property is it acts as a safe barrier between the outer shell of the furnace, which is usually metallic in nature, and the high temperatures or heat generated inside the furnace. So you can say that any kind of failure in the refractory, the heat can impinge on the outer furnace layer, causing a breakdown in the furnace and huge shutdown costs for the plant. It can go up to crores. So that is why the quality of our refractories is the essence of our success and existence in this business. So the entire journey started in 1985 as a trading unit, which was started by Mr. Dayashankar K. Shetty under the name of Windsor Refractories. So Windsor Refractories was a stockist trader, one of the largest stockist traders for ACC Refractories. There was a company called as ACC Refractories at that point. Now it is taken over by an MNC called as Calries. So we were doing supply and installation of refractories in India and many countries abroad like Middle East countries and Nigeria and in Europe and all those places. What happened is in 1996, there was a small manufacturing unit in Bhosari, Pune, almost 800 square meter. And the owner of the company was Mr. Ibrahim Chani. He wanted to sell his company at that point because he didn't have any successor to take over. So he approached ACC Refractories. Are you interested to take over my company? But unfortunately, ACC, being such a big conglomerate, thought it was just a peanut for them to invest in. So the opportunity came to the founder, Mr. Dayashankar Shetty, and he grabbed it with both hands. He didn't take even a day to decide. He said, I'm coming the next day, and I'm going to buy your manufacturing unit. So overnight, from a trader, he became a manufacturer. That's how refractory shapes came into the existence. In 1996, when he purchased the plant, the first thing that he did was make an in-house laboratory. That plant was a very small unit, making very basic products, having a very little turnover. But his focus was make some product which we can sell to the customers, products which are not available in India. And that's how he built his laboratory in-house. And the next 2 years, he focused only on making specialized products. Some of these products are alumina balls, hexagonal tiles, dome bricks, which are mainly used in fertilizer industries, roof bricks, which are used in steel industries, burner blocks, and ferrules. These are products which require very specialized skill and technical expertise. These products he developed for the next 2 years and started marketing to his customers, which he had developed last 11 years as a trader. We pushed these products to these customers, and based on the performance certificate, we expanded our customer base to other clients. So slowly and steadily, our customers, became happy. They were very happy that instead of buying from Europe and USA at 10 times, 15 times the cost, they now have an Indian manufacturer who's giving them at, such less price, and that too at quality assurance. Now, we proudly can say that after so many years, we have been approved by American licensors, such as KBR and Haldor Topsoe. We are the only Indian manufacturer to be approved by these American licensors. In India, we have been registered with Engineers India Limited, which is one of the biggest PMCs and EPC contractors for all the refineries in India. Now they have got a very big contract in steel industry as well. Can anybody guess which is this refinery? It's a very famous refinery. You are absolutely right. This is Reliance Jamnagar. This is the job that we have done at Reliance Jamnagar. When Jamnagar was being constructed, one of the units, J3 project, the technical licensor was an American company called as Worley Parsons. And they were very stringent with their technical specification. They refused, we don't want any Indian manufacturers to do this project. But we went there and convinced them of our quality, got them to our plant, we showed them the manufacturing process, and we said that A to Z will take 100% guarantee. If anything fails, next day we are in the plant. And this entire project, supply, installation, has been done by us. It's been 11 years, it's still working non-stop. And the trust and business with Reliance still holds good till this date. All their imported substitutes, we are doing the R&D in our lab, and now we are developing those products indigenously in India. And it is supporting their cause as well, because they are having a target to reduce the manufacturing cost, production cost. So they are supporting Indian manufacturers like ourselves. This is another sector that we are getting huge revenues from, that is steel industries. So we are supplying to JSW, AMNS, Tata Steel. These companies, we are supplying burner ports. So if you see in one of the pictures, you can see our founder, Mr. Dayashankar Shetty, on the right-hand side. He's standing on the site and seeing whether they're installing the bricks properly. That's the dedication of his hard work. This is our Mangalore Refinery and Petrochemicals Limited. We are doing the supply and installation of refractories. Till date, we are doing the work over there. Right now also, we have around 150 people who have been stationed in the refinery and doing the job. Over the years, since we started the business, it has only grown multifold. But our manufacturing unit remained the same, 808 square meter. It was not possible to continue and grow the business in such a small sector. With new blood, which was infused into the company last almost 15 years, we decided now it is time to grow up. So now which way to go? When we looked at the land cost in Pune, it was high, very high. It had come within the city limits. The government regulations were stringent. It made no sense to expand in Maharashtra. We decided Gujarat. It was a very strategic decision that we took And one of the main reasons that we took decision to expand in Gujarat was huge land parcel at cheap rate, availability of gas, availability of raw material which is used for making refractories, cheap labor, favorable government policies for doing business. The ease of doing business, I don't think so any other state in India has got. I think Karnataka also has to work very, very hard to match the standards of Gujarat. But I see huge potential in Karnataka because even Karnataka has huge land parcels which can be developed for industrial purpose and create employment opportunities for our people. Good road infrastructure, another plus point in Gujarat. The highways in Gujarat made transportation of our material and raw materials to factory and to our customers extremely easy and close to the Mundra seaport. This was very, very important because almost 60 to 70% of our products are exported to refineries around the world. Now, what happened is, we set up our Gujarat plant in 22, and entire plant was set up within a year. The entire funding was done through our internal accruals. We didn't take any loan, we didn't take any investors' help. After we set up the plant, within a year we thought, now we have reached a bottleneck, we need more space, we need additional machineries. What do? Do we again touch our funds? No. We thought now is the right time, let us go public. That is why last year we decided, let us go public. With Praveen Shetty's help, Uncle helped us a lot and he gave us his associate, Mr. Ganesh, who worked with us day and night. And for the next 1 year, strict compliances by the merchant banker and finally the National Stock Exchange. Right from day one, we were being scrutinized. And finally on 14th May 2024, we were listed in the National Stock Exchange. When we launched the IPO, it was a very small nominal price of 31 rupees per share. Everybody was surprised. Such an old business, why you are giving it such a discounted price? I told them one thing, money is not a factor for me. I am not doing this for the sake of money. It is to create value for the business. I want my customers to know that we are doing serious business. It is going to be a serious brand and a serious company, and we are here for a very long time. We are not doing short-term goals. So that is why we wanted to go public. But when it was listed in the National Stock Exchange, it was listed at 142% premium, and it was oversubscribed by 257 times. That was the power of our company. And like Mansi said, first impressions. When the investors came, that this is a woman-led company, a lot of investors came to my office. Someone came 4 times to decide whether his impression is going to change in the next meeting. His impression didn't change, and he was one of the biggest investors in our company. Now we are on track for our expansion project in Gujarat. And now we are going to commission the new plant as well in the next 6 months. As we embark on this exciting journey ahead, the zeal to succeed has only been fueled right now. Thank you very much. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you so much, Prashna ma'am. Ma'am, can we have you on stage again for the felicitation? Can I have a huge round of applause for Prashna ma'am? Ma'am, you're truly inspiring. Now to felicitate Prashna ma'am, I would request our President, Mr. K.C. Shetty, Vice President S.B. Shetty, Mr. Divakar Shetty, CMD, Fiber Foils Advisory Board Member, Mr. Suda, MD of Mumbai Exports, Mr. Prasad Shetty, founder of Grow More, Mr. Srinivas, MD of Prabhat Biotech Private Limited, and Mr. Anil Shetty, who is the MD of Tricon Polymers Private Limited, to be on the stage. Thank you so much, everyone. So before moving ahead for the guests who have just joined us, can we please have a look at our sponsors, like our main sponsor, Hiranba, and can we have an AV for that? A huge round of applause of our main sponsors, because without them, it wouldn't have been possible.
Today, Hiranba Industries Limited is one of the leading agrochemical companies in the country. It manufactures synthetic pyrethroids and produces agrochemical solutions using high-end customized technology. Ultra-modern production facilities handle large-scale production using high-end integrated technology in state-of-the-art equipment. All of Hiranba manufacturing units are fully backward and forward integrated. In the year 2020, Hiranba started a new manufacturing facility at Sarigam in the state of Gujarat. A range of formulations both for insecticides, fungicides as well as herbicides is manufactured here by a fully automated production line. It manufactures various formulations and its combinations like WDG, WG, ZC, CS and other such spray-dried granulated products. In line with its growth and expansion initiatives, Hiranba has acquired 2 industrial plots at Saikha Industrial Zone in Gujarat. It was indeed a golden moment for Hiranba and its associates when the company was listed on the prestigious Bombay Stock Exchange. Over the years, Hiranba has won many prestigious awards and accolades not only in India but globally. Hiranba has a wide network of dealers across India, selling more than 125 brands. Hiranba fulfills government orders for public health requirements and pest control by delivering research-based differentiated products. The company holds over 350 registrations for its range of products in more than 90 countries. Hiranba's products have earned the respect of the farmers community including Canada, USA, South and Central America, African countries, Europe, Middle East countries, Russia and Swiss countries, China, Southeast Asian countries and Australia. Hiranba Industries Limited.
"90 countries isn't a small thing, so I request a huge round of applause for that. They say sky is the limit. I hear the growth, how the pace Hiranba Limited is growing. So amazing, kudos to that. Moving on, last but not the least, our third speaker, Mr. Muralidhar Rao. It's now my pleasure to introduce him. He's the Joint Director of Ace Designers Limited, who will be speaking on the pursuit of excellence. What an interesting topic to talk about. So Mr. Rao will share his insights on achieving sustained success and excellence in the business through innovation, strategic thinking, and leadership. This promises to be a valuable session for all of us. A huge round of applause for him. Before Sir starts, can we have his AV played on the screen? Thank you so much.
Ajnanam Timirandasya Jnananjana Sharakaya Chakshuro Nilmitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Though it is a business presentation, it is my ritual to start remembering the lot of great people who are brought responsible for the growth of our organization. Let me start. I'm representing a massive organization, ACE Designers Limited, conceived during the 1970s by these four founding fathers. They're all the technocrats. They're not the business people like the Bunts community sitting here. I'm always wondering what a kind of intelligence that you people are having. They're not the business people. They are pure engineers from CMTI, HMT, the machine tool divisions. The first gentleman is no more, a greatest designer of machine tool India has ever produced. If you're wondering what is this machine tool, we make CNC machines which is responsible for producing all the parts, the car what you drive, or the two-wheeler, four-wheeler, or the aircraft in which you fly, or the windmills which you see, or the dental industry, when you go to the dental doctor, a lot of things, medical equipments. Plenty of all these things is the CNC machines. And CNC machine tool is the mother of all industries. And these are all the great people who started the journey of, in 1970s, just they came out to make some design, not the machine. When they decided to make a machine design, they realized in a small garage in Pune Industrial Estate, which encompasses around 5,000 industries today, nearly 8 lakh people are working in that particular place. And these people immediately realized their potential. They started making CNC machine. And today, we are the largest CNC machine tool producer of the country. We cater to the 1/3 of the India's requirement. We make 10,000 machines in a year. And all other put together make the balance 20,000. How did this happen? And the turnover of the group turnover of the last year is 3,500 crores and 5,000 people. I'm heading the machining center division, started in 1994. I'm one of the first employee of the company. My roll number is 4 after the 2 managing directors. Ladies and gentlemen, we started with a small shed of 10 feet wide, 50 feet long, and in a rented premises of the first floor and the second floor of the same space with a sheet on the top. I had the design for the initial 12 years. When during the summer days, we were not having the fan, and then we used to remove the shirt and make the design of the CNC machine tool. What has driven us is only the passion. From a humble beginning of 68 lakhs turnover and 3 machines in the year 1994, last financial year we touched 1,000 crores and 3,000 CNC machining centers. That's a glorious journey. That's what the place, the first floor where I was working, and then moved on to the different place. Today, we have one of the best manufacturing facility in the country. They're privileged to have some 20 delegates from this community. They visited us in the month of March, and they spent a lot of good time in our factory. And this 10-acre plot, today we're catering around 30,000. We are the only company in India where CNC machine tools are done even in the first floor. If you just imagine, around 5 tons of the machine, we deal in terms of micron. The machine accuracies, we deal in terms of micron. To make people to understand, our hair thickness is 50 micron. And we talk about the machine accuracy of 5 micron, 6 micron, and 8 microns. There's a kind of language we talk. And we build the machinery in the first floor. This is the first of its kind in India. And nobody has ventured because there's the kind of intelligence we had in building the capacity. These are all our products. Already in a short discussion with some of the people here, I was able to get a couple of customers already. Maybe many more people going to approach us. We make CNC machining centers, machine tools of horizontal, vertical, and everything, all of this, and CNC turning from our parent company. And all of these proud made in India brand. No technological collaboration till date. We take pride. During 1998, I was talking to somebody. The Taiwanese were flooding their CNC machine to our country. And we take pride. We saved the foreign currency of our country. And now Taiwanese are no more in our country with their machines. And it's all replaced. And even we're fighting today to the extent of machines being imported from Japan and also of the European countries. These are all our customers, just to bring in perspective where all we are going to use. And some of the great brands, you name any automobile, Honda, Mahindra, Bajaj, all of these automobile giants, they have helped us to grow. They are the great people who gave an opportunity for Indian machine tool builders to come up and to this particular level. Let me talk about the very important, today we are also present in 20 different countries. I head the export division also, traveled extensively, created export market. This is a kind of growth, one of the fastest grown machine tool company of the country. Even a company like HMT, they were struggling to make 300 crores, and we were able to make now 3,500 crores. This is our manufacturing facility, what we have. Whenever we have, say, we started from a very humble beginning, whenever we used to go outside the country and see the great manufacturing companies of Japan, my favorite country was Japan. Maximum time I visited there. A lot of things I learned. When we visited, we were wondering, can we make this kind of factory at our place? That is a dream we set. You have seen 10 by 50 feet space where we started. Then finally we came back, and as we prolonged, it is the people of the organization, they made all the difference along with the customers. And we were able to make this kind of wonderful factory where you can sit on the floor. I'm very proud to say a factory means it's not grease or oil or dust. It's a factory where divinity has been brought. There are many more things I'm going to showcase. Today, we have 3,500 crores, 50 acres of facility, and nearly 5,200 people, plus they are working with us. Nearly 90,000 machines have been given to this country. This is the journey, what we have. What is very important in life? The very important thing, when we started in 1994, only 3 or 4. My number is 4, okay? What we used to do is, every day morning coming and dreaming about what we should do in the coming days. Very first thing, we used to come in the morning, 8:30 is the official time, and I used to be there at office at 8 o'clock, and I leave by not less than 8 o'clock in the night, till date, in the last 32 years. At 8 o'clock, I come and thinking how our life is going to shape up. At 8:50, one day I saw an article in the Hindu newspaper at that time. The buzzword in those days in 1990s was 21st century. The article says 21st century belongs to people-driven organization. It's a small strip of the article. Even today I preserve it because that has changed our mindset. It says, you can copy the technology but not the culture. This is the one sentence has kicked to my mind. And our founder director, Mr. Ramdas, the founding father, he told there is something here. People-driven organization says you can copy the technology but not the culture. What is that culture? Now the question came, the definition of the culture. It says people are asset to the organization, and those inspired people can leverage around the core competence. They will not say this is my job and your job. They say everything is our job. So you have to invest on people. Through the culture. Whole world today is looking India as the cultural hub or the epicenter. And that time we realized we need to look back with our own tradition, our own spirituality which is there. Can we bring and mix spirituality with that of the industry? That was the question. Then what we did, then is a history. Then what we did is, every day at 8:15 used to assemble in the shop floor and started with 4 or 5 people, and then moved on today. And 8:15 we started discussing what can be done as a cultural part. The first thing came is, it's something we have to do with mind and also the body. When that particular idea has came, we started perceiving the different things. The first thing is, today what we do is, every day morning we assemble at 8:15, and everybody should stand as per the height. There is no discrimination. A company with 1,200 people in this plant, no discrimination. General manager, vice president, DGM, including me, we are the 2 directors. I got a senior director and myself is the joint director. If they will conduct the session, we have got a stage like this. Everybody stand as per the height. A technician and worker, nobody. Everybody should stand as per the height. The first thing, let us demonstrate that we are all a family. It's not an industry, it's a family. Having said that, people started assembling and standing as per the height. Then we thought, we got one book, it's called Raj Bapna's Mind Technique, where it was talking about the Sri Chakra. Believe it or not, it's a Sri Chakra. We put those Sri Chakra in that assembly hall. We used to stand, and then it says, you do chanting Om, looking at that central dot of the Sri Chakra. The mind has got the 2 parts, right brain and the left brain. Right brain gives the intuition. A kid says something, but it doesn't have the logic. And left brain is with the logics. So keep looking at the central dot and interact. See, not everybody is blessed with a good education. What transformation happened is, when we started standing as per the height, irrespective of any grade, and then chanting Om, we started coming together as a great team. And that is the first benchmark in which we started. Ladies and gentlemen, started in 1994, up to today morning, it is being continued. Then we moved on from chanting Om. Then we found people started with lowest education, they got inspired. There's something different in this organization. Then we started doing pranayama. It's hard to believe. We are the only one company in India probably doing all these things. And we spend half an hour on this subject every day for the last 30 years. This is the passion and this is the perseverance the organization has shown. And we started doing chanting Om. Then we started the spiritual background, like the way I started this session, remembering all my gurus. We started chanting Vakratunda Mahakarya. We started chanting Durga. We started chanting Saraswati for education, 3 shlokas. Then people found, yes, there is something different. Starting a day. Not everybody blessed to come to the factory. People come with a lot of difficulties and problems, Life is full of problems for everybody. We created an ambience. And that has brought a culture of the family. In our organization, we don't call anybody as an employee. The word is tabooed. We don't call anybody as a worker. We call AMS is a family. And we are all the family members. If having said a family, there should be an elder, no? In family, what happened? There will be a father. So then, our founder director, Mr. Ramdas, he is also from South Canara. I'm blessed to be with him last 32 years, more than this organization. And he donned the role of a father. Literally, it has happened. He donned the role of a father. It's very difficult, to don the role of a father in an organization. It started growing, and it started becoming a family. That's how the cultural part we started, and then we moved on. When we stood every day, people have coined these things. These are all the points which they have brought from 68 lakhs turnover to the 1,000 crores. Now they're telling we will make this company, the Machine Center division, 3,000 crores by 2029. This is the voice of the people. The effect is from the culture. What they say that if we have determination, we can achieve anything in life. What they say, we will dedicate ourselves to the company. People with 10 plus education, no? Technicians, the so-called technician, to what extent you can expect them to grow in the company? We are proud to say today, our factory manager is a technician. He has grown to the level of deputy general manager. We have senior managers, we have got managers, the bay heads, all those people, they are coming in a car today. Our company is like a mall, nearly you can find all brands of the car. One time, I used to come in a Bajaj Chetak scooter in 1994. Today, it's a pleasing thing to watch people from the technician grade. They have gone to the level of managers, senior managers, deputy general managers, general managers, and they're coming in 30 lakhs car. This is the power of wealth. This is the power of wealth creation, and this is the power of wealth distribution. People say, punctuality, whoever comes, 0 late coming in a whole year, do you think it's practically possible? Coming 0 late coming, it means 8:17, not the 8:30 official time. I have a huge list. We give them the gold coin, not to them, for their spouse. On an annual day, we call them, look, you are responsible for making him to come to the office on time. Take, this gold coin is yours. We started this principle. That's the way things become very popular. Then we started hard work. People never look, this is my job or our job. Every time they felt, and they were ready to do anything and everything. And that's where the hard work paid. Then the cleanliness, you can see the factory, that's how people maintain, and the people watch those who visited our factory. And also the humility and the positive thinking. These are all the facts that are identified by our people. When we are talking about the thinking, all the time we talk about the destiny. And destiny is normally related. This is again the philosophy of the organization, originated by people. It's from the thought. When you keep your thought positive, a repeated thought becomes an action. When a repeated action becomes the habit, and finally it can lead to the destiny. We put the destiny in the positive cycle. At the end of the day, we need to be happy. What are those 8 things which are required? This is another cultural part of the organization, where people, this originated from our own 1,200 people during those times. They told finally, to be 8 Aishwaryas we arrived at in life. This is applicable for every person sitting here, all of us. The first Aishwarya is the health, the good health. Health is of the 2 types, physical, mental health, and the physical health. So we started doing pranayama, meditation, everything for the mental thing. And physical thing, I got something else which we started, the water therapy in the morning. We told everybody, please, moment you get up, don't brush, take water, and that is a Japanese philosophy. And which we started, that started giving the health of whole of the company. Our attrition rate today in the company is 0.3%. Nobody would like to leave this company. Second thing is the character. Very important. Why this character is so important? If money is lost, something is lost. But if the character is lost, everything is lost. We hesitated to do the business with government agencies for 25 years. Only after the arrival of our Prime Minister Modi-san, last 5 years, we are dealing with the government agencies. We decided to starve, but not to lose our ethics and values. This is the principle. Now, our growth, not at any cost. It should be driven by values, and people should have the character. That's very important. The third Aishwarya is the education. Education is required to have the wisdom, not the doctorates or the degrees. The wisdom to lead the life. Then people say, third Aishwarya we need is education. And the fourth one, what we need is a spouse. Somebody, a man is working, the woman will be supporting. They're not the house makers or the home makers. They are the integral part of the success of the men's story and the vice versa. And that's where we felt, this culture has to come. And next one is the kids. They should have all these Aishwaryas, the top, all the things. Then a home where you will be eager to go back. And again, it comes from having all this value system imbibed, and at the end, we need to have a bit of money. The money is required to lead the life and to have the comfort, but money is not the everything. Let's have all this. And these are the Aishwaryas, is again coined by our people. At the entrance of our factory, a beautiful reception is there. And at the main entrance, we put the deity of Bhutarajaru and Vadirajaru. And you can see that, and naturally the Parijata flower every day is sprinkling on that. We created an ambience of spirituality in the industry. You have to walk through like a Mangalore tiles, no? A walkway where people park their vehicle and then come through that. They enter to the main reception where Lord Krishna is kept. And this is the factory picture. We demonstrated, we told everybody, irrespective of education level, follow the principles of Krishna. Not literally Krishna. The principle is, do your duty. Don't expect the returns. Lord says, I will decide what to give, when to give, how to give, how much to give, how much not to give. Just you do your work with passion. Just to do your work as a devotion. Just to do your work as a service. More that concept comes, the returns are bound to happen. And this is where we keep the thing. We firmly believe in the philosophy of Lord Krishna. It may look like I'm talking a spiritual class, but it's a practical thing happening in an industry. And the next one is, the same work, there is a small temple was going on, the construction was going on. I happened to meet the Arun Yogiraj, who made Rama's, the deity sculpture. And when I met him, we were talking about a small story which he also narrated and which was in line with our thinking. A temple construction was going on, and tourist comes and he looks at one person working and he says, what are you doing? He says, I'm doing to take care of my family. Hotte padige, Kannada people can understand. I'm doing for the hotte part. For the sake of pet ke vaste mai kaam kar raha hu. He moves to the tourist who's the next person and he asks, what are you doing? He says, there is some temple is going on, I'm doing the work here. He simply moves again. He talks to another person. Hello, what are you doing? He's engrossed. He again says, hello, what are you doing? Then after that he looks at, oh, sorry, namaste. I'm doing, there is a beautiful temple is going to be constructed here. This temple is going to live for 2000 years. I have a wonderful opportunity to make a temple. And you know how much I'm lucky I am? The inside deity is going to be mine. The work is the same. See the attitude. And his tourist watches, there are two deities. What is this? He says, no, I made one. But there is a small correction. On the nose, there is a small dent. But he says, the deity is inside, no? Nobody can see that. But that sculpture says, I know that there is a dent. I don't need anybody's testimony. So that's the reason I made the one more. See, the work is same. Work is same. One person is doing for his fill his stomach, another person to responsibility, third person talks about 2000 years old temple. This is the cultural part. How to bring this particular thing? That's where all of these things have started. And this is what the water therapy, all of our 1,200 families, not only the people, their family members, everybody we popularized. And with this, we are getting the good health of our people. This is the picture. You can see everybody is standing in the morning. I'll be standing on this side. And then 1,200 people and pranayama, meditation, Brahmari pranayama, shoulder exercise. And if somebody is, this is the typical factory. And people spend 15 minutes of their time and 15 minutes of factory time. We spend first 15 minutes. There's an investment, not an expense. There's an investment. This is a Sri Chakra, which we picked up. People look at the central dot and do this thing. I'm very proud to share our own. This is the cultural part. One sentence which has made all the difference. One sentence which made all the difference. You can copy the technology, but not the culture. This is the cultural part. This is a prayer, what we do there. And if somebody's birthday, person has to come and he has to take the wishes of all 1,200 people. How lucky he is. He takes wishes. And we want to bring this particular culture. He takes that grace of 1,200 people wishing him. And he has to identify one weakness of his and how he is going to overcome in front of everybody. And there will be a mentor will be identified for him. Now recently we also added what I am going to stop from today onwards, what I am going to start from today onwards, what I am going to continue from today onwards. This is the birthday resolution. This is what we do. Then there will be, the birthday, he has to read his wish. Some of the very fascinating things here is, I want to read one of the things. Did I help poor, invalid, and deserving? Did I return part of my fortune to society? That's what you people are doing in a big way. I'm going to talk about Bunts later. In recognition of my gratitude to it, from which I have received so much that helped me to grow to this much. Person has to read this. Review, my dear, as we have to every year, on every birthday of today and to come, to make our birthdays very special one. Most important, to lead life more purposeful and happier. This is the one which has brought the purpose in an industry. We are not making machine. Machine is the byproduct of our culture. Machine is the byproduct of our purpose. Money, what we are earning, is the byproduct of our purpose. I'm very proud about this thing. Then also, the way I identified the 5 steps, people believed that if you want to get the success, there should be determination, dedication. You can see the signing of the managing director because it's the people who have made this thing. And we identified the 5 Pancharatnas. I don't know how many people can understand Kannada. Anybody can understand Kannada? Good. I want to read out. It's a very interesting one. One is, we say Sakaratmaka Yorchane, Balondu Bandikano, Yelu Bೀಳುಗಳು ಸಹಜ, ನ್ಯಾಯ, ನೀತಿ, ಸತ್ಯ, ನಿಷ್ಠೆಯಿಂದ ತುಂಬಿರಲಿ ಬಾಳ ಕಣಜ. ನಕಾರಾತ್ಮಕ ಯೋಚನೆಗಳು ಸುಳಿಯದಿರಲಿ ಅವು ಮಾರಕ, ಸಕಾರಾತ್ಮಕ ಯೋಚನೆಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಳಿಗೆ ಪೂರಕ. The last one is very important. ಉರಿಯುತ್ತಿರುವ ತುಪ್ಪದ ದೀಪ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ, ಕರಗುತ್ತ ನೊಂದುವುದು ಇಂದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ದಿನ. ಅಂತೆಯೇ ರೂಪಿಸಿಕೋ ಪರರಿಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುವ ಕಲೆ, ಅದು ಶಿವನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಟ್ಟಿಟ್ಟ ಬುತ್ತಿ ಕಣೋ ಬಾಳಿಗೊಂದು ಬಲೆ. These are all the things written by people as a cultural part of the organization. They have written and we read it on the birthdays. And very important, when it comes to the discipline and the integrity of the organization, till date, we have not defaulted check to anybody. No bounce of the check till date in 32 years of history. Our people will get their salary on 1st of every month, let it rain or shine, including COVID days. They get their salary on the 1st of every month. Our vendor partners, we don't call them as the vendors, vendor partners, they get their payment on 7th. No check bounce. During the COVID time, we have taken care of them. Like a family, we set aside a money. Any eventuality, 6 months we can run this factory without any problem. These are all the ethics, probably making us an integrity as a very important part. And we try to understand and explain people what exactly the success means. When we say that, no, we have done so many things, turnover, blah, 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 everything, no? The success has got 3 parts. This is again understanding of people. The first part is Purusha Prayatna. In spite of doing everything 100% of Purusha Prayatna, the quotient of that is only 50%. And from where does the balance 50 is coming? 20% is coming from elders' blessings. This is an experience of an organization and 5,000 people of last 35 years. 20% comes from the elders' blessing, well-wishers. So we developed a culture of people taking blessing. On a birthday, they will come and seek the blessing for everybody. Please bless me, please bless me. You just see that even if a person don't like us, you go and bow your head in front of him, he will bless you. Same thing happens to you, somebody you don't like it. If he comes and bows your head, you say, okay, good, let the good happen to you. That is the power of positive energy. The balance 30% is coming from grace of God. Now, this is an important question. I was chatting with one gentleman when I came here. How does the grace of God comes? The grace of God comes when we do something selflessly. Doing something and getting the returns will not get the grace. Do something, forget it. Good and forget it. Do something selflessly, without selfish. That brings 2 times the result what you want. God will bless us through that particular grace. This we have experienced and arrived, and finally we made. This is the philosophy we have to pursue. So, we keep doing everything without expecting the returns. We keep doing everything selflessly, and that is the reason why the organization is growing. Another part we talked about is, the biggest problem for our success we found was the egoism. So we started educating people, because as the organization is becoming bigger, families becoming bigger, and everybody, the egoism was playing a major role. So we started talking about how to remove the egoism. This is a garden, what we have, on a 10-acre plot. Now we have got another 50 acres nearby, another 20 acres nearby. On a 10-acre plot, the first thing we decided, the factory should not look like a real factory with only the building and construction. We have to coexist with the nature. So then what we did, we created a beautiful garden around us. Nama urudo, inchinamanta ningulu tai panpada, pura nama factory round. You name any tree of South Canada, we have at our place. We have Tulasi Vana, we have Panchavati, we have another beautiful thing. All of us, 2008, we went and did that Vana Mahotsava, and our name is put on the wall. You know the philosophy why? I need to go and put the water. There is a gardener to take care of that. The thing is, legacy to leave behind. We may live for how much? 70 years, 80 years, maximum 90 years, correct? But these trees are going to live for 200 years. Even if when a person leaves this world, we are leaving something behind. So with this, lot of people, they have gone to their village, they started putting the trees. Who knows who will be there tomorrow or not? Let me put some trees and leave that thing as a legacy to go. People have gone back to their natives, to their home, they have put a tree, they have brought their parents, Papa, Mama, you do this, then put this thing, take a picture. Legacy to leave behind. And this is the concept which we are doing. We have 2 things. Live as per the nature's law. This is the philosophy of the company. When you say live as per the nature's law, never exploit anybody or any situation. If somebody is weak, somebody is incompetent, don't exploit. Live as per the nature, never exploit. And the second thing, either the people or including the nature, don't exploit. And this is the principle. This is what our corporate philosophy is, in pursuit of excellence. That was my subject today. In pursuit of excellence. So we started putting all these things together. We have a nice Tulsi Vana also. What we have done is the design office in the first floor. All across that we have put the design office Tulsi, so that the breeze coming from that Tulsi is going to create the vibration for people who are going to work there. This is a kind of thing. The whole of the factory, you can see that the solar panel, this is how we take care. Half the current we are using from the solar. Water is in-house. We are not depending on anybody for the water. And factory is another thing. This is where you can see the different trees and everything. And people wanted the fountain inside the factory. You know, the water melody. These are all part of mental and physical health. People wanted fountain. Okay, let's create a fountain. Like this, we have made 2 in the factory and also a fountain with the evening 5 to 6 or 5 to 7. The lights are on like a beautiful garden. The lights is there. People come and sit and enjoy. We made an organization an extension of the home. That was our effort, and today it is yielding a huge result. Name anything, Urudu Pandeta, Pura undu. Every damn thing we have put it. And lot of college, botany lecturers, they come and visit. This is an example for open office. When I went to Japan, no cabin, no cubicle, no bureaucracy in our organization. Including me, I sit in an open space like this in the front. No attenders, no helpers, nobody to come, and if I want to take a photocopy, I will go and take it. I will not ask for anybody. Only when the customer comes, I seek somebody's help. Otherwise, we do our job. There is only one person to take care of the customer. I will come to the customer part. Nobody. And this is an open office. And the leader sits at the front. Easy access. Anybody want to come, don't knock the door, cabin, show that I am the supreme here, nothing. Including managing director, joint director, we all sit like this. We are as good as you. People see, as a leader, they see what we do rather than what we say. So we wanted to demonstrate. This, thanks to Japan, I picked up this concept from the Japan. And if somebody's appointment order to be given, see this is how it happens. The founder director himself, the recent one, Mr. Ramdas, and with the family, they will come, and the appointment order will be given to the spouse to take care. That's the responsibility. It is given to the spouse. If it is spouse is selected, it is given to the husband. If both are selected, it will be given to the kids. So this is what we do as a cultural part. And this is I'm very happy to say all of these, 4 of them, the first one is an engineer, of course. Other 4, they're all technicians, 10 plus 2. With this philosophy, we're able to transform people from ordinary to the extraordinary. The list is big. 3 assistant managers, 9 technicians promoted up to DGM level. Assistant manager, senior manager, DGM, factory manager, they're all 10 plus 2 education. Education is not the only parameter for a person to excel, but we have taken time. 30 years we have taken, nurturing, hand-holding. At the end of the day, we have satisfaction that we have done something good. And very important is, what we do is, there are 4 circles. We keep pushing, identifying people in the comfort zone. If you want to grow, you have to come out from the comfort zone. Outside the comfort zone, we have the fear zone, fear of failure. We encourage people to do mistakes and fail. We encourage people to make mistakes. And then outside the fear zone, we have learning zone. If I leave the fear, people start learning. And outside the learning zone, we have got the growth zone. That has enabled all these people and many more people in the organization to move on. This is the stage, and we recognize people. And in the morning session, if somebody gets an award, everything we recognize. And this has been named, also the stage has been named as the Nandi Ghosha, the chariot on which Lord Krishna went during Mahabharata Yuddha. And this is how we celebrate people's success. These are some of the examples, what we do. See, everybody need recognition in their life. Bringing again the cultural part, all our different. Akshaya is a conference hall. Akshaya where customers are roped into, that is named as Akshaya. Kamadhenu where customers have been brought in. And then Nandini is another customer cabin. And Ujjaini is a training hall. 60 people can be trained. Nalanda is bigger than that. There's also another training hall. And then Kaushalya is the skill development center for this thing. So we picked up all these things, connecting our rich heritage of the past. There is the latest technology. We went back to build our organization where we have in plenty to do this. Even the health checkup for people up to 40, up to 50, we spend nearly 5,000 rupees. It will be a big mela for 1 week, including, cholesterol, all damn thing, ECG, every instrument comes to the factory. And people, normally we spend around 4,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees per person to take care of their health. This is what we do. And if there is a government rule of helmet or there or not, we are not bothered. If somebody has to enter inside AMS, he should wear a helmet. And we stand, sometime director level, I'll go and stand there, requesting them, your health is our importance. Please wear the helmet. Whether government asks or not, is immaterial to us. You want to work inside AMS? Please wear helmet. This is a rule, what we create. We also have the meditation hall, where people can go and sit in the evening and do the meditation. We are the only company in the world where 5 management systems, we got it in world one go, a manufacturing industry, ISO 27000. We are the only one company in the world to get in one go. We are also gold rated for the Green Co initiatives. These are some of the success stories. Very important is Annadata. Customer we treat as Annadata. You can come and ask anybody who is your Annadata, they say is our customer. We are existing because of our customers. Customers are of 2 types, internal customers and external customer. One who gives the order is an external customer. Internally, for all the different functions, somebody else is a customer. And we extend this philosophy, including our family also. The customer concept. So, customer is treated as Annadata. Now, where will take this Annadata? And second thing is, we don't have any manufacturing facility. We make 1,000 crores, 3,000 machines, aspiring for 10. I don't have anything in the company to like tool room or machine shop, nothing I have. No foundry. Nearly 320 vendor partners. We never call as suppliers. We never call as vendors. Vendor partners. They're all dedicated to us when we were making 3 machines. They're all dedicated to us when today we're making 3,000 machines. And they will continue to dedicate their service to us for the future also. So we take care of them. And they have been, and we conduct our own, we handled all this. Our objective is, India is aspiring to become 5 trillion economy by 2027. We took 75 years to become 3 to 3.5 trillion economy. And already yesterday I read, we have touched almost 4 now. By another next 3 years, we'll be touching 5 trillion. And by 2027 onwards, we're going to add 1 trillion per year. What is our role? To make India the manufacturing hub by 2030. What is our role? So we started all these activities, training them, calibration of instruments. We join hands with the certifying body and make ISO certification for our vendors. We teach them how to conduct the audit. We teach them how to do the MRM. We do the quality circle, Kaizen, recognizing them. So many things. Lot of activities we are trying to handle. One is self-interest. Second thing is build this nation. This country has to become manufacturing hub. Like any of the developed country, we have to do the things. I humble request, these are all the things are required. Apart from our own growth, we should ensure the growth of our ecosystem. We are also joined hands with CII, and we are the Asia's largest vendor cluster is handled by us. Nobody is able to do 40 vendors in a cluster with the CII. It's on the record. And then we conduct the leadership. Now, the billionaires of this world, 85% are the first generation people. Please check within yourself also. I was just checking with Prasad sir while coming. He also concurred with that thinking. The first generation people are the one who created the wealth. The second generation, as of today's strategy, is 15%. It's a 15%. Now, how to create this wealth? For the next generation, how we are going to take care? See, we are in the manufacturing industry. We started pulling the next generation people to the industry. And we are conducting a leadership program. And leadership program for the whole year, like a college. They have to come every month, 1 day, full day course, free of cost at the factory. So we are showing our concern. All of these things are done free of cost. So that we want to build the good ecosystem around us, and that's what we are doing here. And this session will include like this fun learning, icebreakers, motivation, group exercise, discussions. We are bringing a new culture. Not everybody is, and whenever we go abroad, like I went to Haas, California, they are the competitor for us. I happen to see that. California is the costliest city of the world. They are making 80 machines per day, same 1,200 people. My company is making 80 machines per week, same 1,200 people. Now the question comes, that was an idea I came, what the hell is happening? Sitting in a most complex and expensive part of the world, his productivity is 6 times more. Now we started benchmarking, came back, talking to all vendors, telling this is what is happening in the world. Not everybody is able to go to the world and see, come back and educate them. And these are all the things. Now we started improving our productivity to the global standards. Every day morning people stand and they plan the work. They discuss about what went wrong yesterday. Maybe many of the companies must be doing it. Black belt. Quality is going to be the order of the day for India for the future. We started working the quality circles. We started working the Lean Six Sigma. And we have so many, the black belt champions in the company today. Very important. This is one of the book. I try to send few copies to Prasad sir. People can read. I appreciate it. Costs nothing. But this book has transformed our organization. Vidyarthigalige Yashassu Kanasalla anteli. What it says, some of the things is, one is we need to keep the larger purpose in our life. For the growth, keep the purpose on the right side of your organization. If you keep the purpose larger, the purpose should be from selfish to selfless. When that is defined, how strong you can make it will decide the growth of your organization. And we are also trying to, transforming people from Manava to Madhava. This is the philosophy what we use. We are making everyday effort within ourselves, with our team members and our family members, how to transform from Manava to Madhava. That is the goal of the life. And also, 3 things are important. One is the Dari, another is Dariga, and third thing is Guri. This again is from that book. This we have read several times. So Dari, it should be the proper, and Dariga should be competent, and then goal should be clear. So these are the 3 things we keep talking. When you are making 4 crore, we dreamt of making 100 crore. When we made 100 crore, we told we should make 300 crore. When we made 300 crore, we told we should make 500 crore. When we made 500 crore, we told no, we should make 700 crore. When 700, we told we should make 1,000 crore. Every time people have achieved well ahead of time. Now we are telling we should make 3,000 crore by 2029. So everything goes with these 3 basic principles. And this is very important. This is only one cabin where our founder directors, now he sits, he's 77, Mr. Ramdas. And he sits because post-COVID we pushed him inside. No. You are important to us, you please sit inside. And what he does, he brings, any customer comes to this place. And on the right hand side you can see is a full of divinity. I invite all of you. It's a source of positivity. When you enter there, you can feel the vibe. First is you enter our factory, you can feel the vibe. And when you enter this cabin, you will feel the vibe of the organization. That is the energy the organization is carrying because of all these things. And, okay. He has been rewarded Kannada Rajyotsava award also. Very proud. He is our guru, the man who made all this concept possible. A leader of the level 5. Okay, these are some of the recognitions of my this thing. It's okay, it's a list of importance. Now we are moving from 10 acres with a 33 kilometers. We are making 45 acre with a capacity of 5,000 machines. At Tumkuru, we are having another 20 acres. Where does all these things are happening? I talked about success 3 part. We also strongly believe in bringing all graceful people to the organization. Till date, 5 Udupi Mata Swamijis out of Ashtamata, 5 of them we have brought it, including senior Pejavar Shri. When he came, it was Ekadashi, previous day. Dwadashi has come, it means he has not taken the food 2 days back. And he told, I want to have the bath, not from your pond, this thing. We created from the borewell fountain in the garden. And he brought complete his samsthana, all the deities at the reception. That was his pariyaya. We collected to the tune of 50 lakhs rupees for that huge work. And then we gave it to him. Like that, 5 page Ashtamata Swamijis, they have come. Now only 3 is left out. We strongly believe these Mahatmas coming and going brings lot of positive energy. I told parents at the home, elders, gurus. This is the best part I enjoyed in this organization. This is what we do, Sondamata Swamijis, and including, okay, yeah. I'm coming to the end of my presentation, taken your much longer time. I was very fascinated with, I was just wondering what is this Bunts community is all about. I was just trying to Google and see. One thing I found, how come this entrepreneurial quality has come to each and everyone? Everybody asking, do you know the lineage of this community? Very proud because I'm also from South Canara. Even if you go back today, there are some great qualities what I've observed is Bunts community. One is entrepreneurial quality. Second thing is the importance this community is giving to the education. All are qualified, learned, knowledgeable people. Third thing is, when the money comes to a person, he tends to forget his culture and the value. But it is an exception is the Bunts community. I have seen all our temples, including my Kuladevaru at Inna and Mundkur, I am from that particular village, the majority of the money has come from the Shettis of Mumbai, the Bunts community. 70% of our money, of all the temples in South Canara, renovation, wherever you go, 70 to 80% is coming from the Bunts community. There is something in your DNA. I was just talking to the other gentleman. I told, give more. You must be knowing Rockford. If you go to US, California, no? I saw on the Rockford Memorial Institution, where that person was stinkingly rich. He has become the world's largest at the age of 48 or 49. One fine day, he got into some serious health issue, cancer or something. Doctor declared maximum time is 1 year. Then suddenly realized what I'm going to do now. Then immediately, he threw away all his money for that malaria, so many kinds of diseases were there at that time. The research foundation he donated. Complete money he has donated. With that research people, they did the job and they came back and they removed that malaria and everything in those days, eradicated from the whole universe. Millions of, billions of people have blessed him. Miraculously after 1 year, he started feeling, at least at the end of my tenure, I am able to do a great job. Now, I can leave this world peacefully. I have done something back to this society. I have left some legacy. That attitude and the thought process, I understand the last 6 months it has happened. And at the end of the day, when he went back after 1 year, the energy, positive energy, was so much, he was removed of that cancer. This is the history. The power of giving selflessly brings rewards many folds. One of the reasons I was wondering, analyzing, probably these Bunts communities, growth, aspirations, all centered around your ability to give more to the society and support each other. Let this community grow to the much bigger height. I am very proud and happy to be a part of this particular family of the Bunts community. I invite whoever is interested, come to our factory. Let us learn, let us share, let us move on the best practices so that we become our life more and more purposeful at the end of our life journey. Thank you so much.
So Mr. Rao's speech and he himself is a testament to the fact that success stories aren't built in a day. You need to have that discipline, you need to be persistent, and most importantly, you should have that passion towards your dream. And having a dream is not only enough, you should have a vision of keep going and just not giving up. So a huge round of applause for him and his success story. So now I request our President, Mr. K.C. Shetty, Vice President, S.B. Shetty, Mr. Prabhakar Shetty, Advocate Forum, Mr. N.B. Shetty, Chairman, Rupi Boss, Advisory Board Director, Mr. Nishant Shetty, Joint Secretary of IBCCI, to please come on the dais to felicitate him. Thank you so much, everyone. Now it's time to felicitate our special guests. So may I request our Bunts Sangha's President, Mr. Praveen Boja Shetty, along with all his office bearers, to come on the dais. IBCCI would love to felicitate him and his team. A huge round of applause for Mr. Praveen Boja Shetty. To felicitate him, I would request K.C. Shetty, our President, our Vice President, Mr. S.B. Shetty, to come on the dais. I also request all the office bearers to come along with Bunts Sangha's office bearers to please join us on the team. IBCCI really would love to felicitate all of you. I request KC sir and SB sir to please stay on the dais. SB sir, can you please stay back? Next, I would request the President of AHAR, Mr. Sukesh Shetty, who is also the advisory board member, to please come up on the stage for the felicitation. A huge round of applause for him. I would also request his office bearers to join us. We would love to felicitate all of you. Next, I would like to request Bombay Bunts President Mr. Surendra Shetty to please come up on the stage along with his office bearers to be felicitated by IBCCI Group. A huge round of applause for them. Next, I would like to request the President of CA Association Bunts Mumbai, Mr. Vishwanath Shetty, who is also our advisory board member, to please come up on the stage, along with all his office bearers. Can we have a huge round of applause for them? As we are near to the conclusion of this wonderful evening, I would like to take a moment to recognize and honor our valued sponsors. Their generous support has been integral to the success of IBCCI initiatives. First, I would like to request Mr. R.K. Shetty, who is the MD of Hiranba Industries Limited, to please come up on the stage. A huge round of applause for our main sponsor. I would request Mr. Srinath Shetty, who is the advisory board member, and Jagdish Shetty, who is the general secretary of ABCA, to please come up on the stage to felicitate him. Next, I would like to request Mrs. Reshma S. Shetty, who is the Director of Canara Tours and Travels Private Limited, to please come up on the stage. And to felicitate her, I would request KC Sir and SB Sir to be on the stage. Along with them, I request Srinath Shetty Sir, who is the advisory board member, to please join us on the stage. I would also request Mr. T.T. Mada to join us on the stage. I also request Mrs. Reshma Shetty's mother to please join us on the stage. have a huge round of applause for these two beautiful ladies on the stage. Next, I would like to request Mr. Bharat Shetty, who is the MD of Aura Shine Essentials, to please join us on the stage. Can I also request his family to join him, please? To felicitate him, can I also request Mr. Srinath Shetty? Last but not the least, I would request Mr. P.N. Shetty, who is the CEO of Rupee Boss Private Limited, to join us on the stage. Can I also request Mr. N.B. Shetty to join us along with him? A huge round of applause for them. To officially bring this memorable evening to close, I invite Mr. Srinivas B. Shetty, Director of IBCCI, to deliver the vote of thanks. IBCCI remains proud to be a platform that unites the Bunts business community and empowers each one of us to achieve greater success together.
I have not seen him. I have not seen him.
Can I request Mr. Divakar Shetty and Mr. Jairam Shetty, who are the advisory board members of IBCCI, to join us on the stage for felicitation? I also request SB Sir and Srinath Sir to join us to felicitate him. I request their wives to please join them on the stage.
Yeah, good evening. I think this is a difficult job. Already we are at 9:45. I'm the last man standing in between you and the bar. So please bear with me. Bar will be open soon. You have to tolerate me for that. In fact, it was a wonderful program. As Murlidhar Rao ji shown us how the industry can be run like a ashram, not like a factory. So we have also shown some innovative movement here. In Buntara, we can make the program without the stage also, without the flower bouquets also. So that was one innovation we have just shown. That's how IBCCI brings up the programs. So we would like to innovate on that. So coming to the vote of thanks, in fact, all the three speakers, Mansi Lal Sawant, Prajna Shetty, and Murlidhar Rao have given 360-degree view of the industry, how the factory can be run, how a small-scale industry can be taken to a heights, and how the business image should be developed. All these 360-degree resources they have given it to us. This is a wonderful resource for us, all of us. Thank you very much for all the speakers for coming here and giving their thoughts. And without the sponsors, our programs would not have been such great, because we need financial support. All the sponsors, main sponsors, Mr. R.K. Shetty, Heramba Group, Canara Tours, Mr. S.B. Shetty, Reshma Shetty, Aura Shain, Sadashiv Shetty, and Rupi Bas, P.N. Shetty. Our special thanks to them for making this event great. This program, of course, this hall has been given by Buntara. Of course, we are part of the Buntara. We are thankful to President and office bearers of Buntara giving this beautiful hall to make our program. And it is in association with Buntara, Bunts Association, CA Forum, and Law Forum, AHAR. We are thankful to all of them for making us do this program. And of course, without the media, our program would not have taken such traction. We are thankful to all the media people, including Udayavani, Daiji World, Karnataka Malla. They have given a bigger option to bigger publicity to us, our program. Thank you very much, one and all. And most of the, all are after this, you have come, you have spared your time, you have come and come to the program and made use of this program. Thank you to all of you for making this program such a wonderful moment. Thank you very much.
Since 2001, Canara Tours and Travels Private Limited has been crafting exceptional travel experiences. With 22 years of expertise, we make every journey effortless and unforgettable. Canara Tours and Travels, good people to travel with. Founded by Mr. S.B. Shetty, Mr. T.T. Mata, Mrs. Reshma Shetty, and Mrs. Shima Shetty. Our IATA certified agency, with over 35 professionals, is dedicated to serving your travel needs. At Canara Tours and Travels, we offer an extensive range of services, from domestic and international air tickets, bespoke group tours, private charter flights, hotel bookings, and beyond. We ensure your journey is seamless.
I request all the office bearers of IBCCI and NextGen to please come up on the dais for a group picture.
Aditi Group has been a leader in quality, innovation, and commitment in the fragrance, flavor, and personal care industries, crafting the essence of life in every product. With a team of skilled professionals, Aditi Group delivers exceptional products globally, setting standards for excellence and sustainability.